We're waiting to learn more about a shooting in Gulfport. Last night, several people were detained after shots were fired outside of a shopping center at Pass Road in Cowan. This is video from that scene. After the shots were fired, Gulfport police say an altercation happened. One person was shot in the knee and is being treated at the hospital. Now, police say the suspect fled in a gray vehicle. We will, of course, share more information as soon as it becomes available.